Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, folks. It's the one and only V The Guerrilla with my main man, Cowboy, working the airways, making sure this broadcast coming out crispy and clean. You know what I mean? We got with us the man of the hour, the most prolific social commentator of our generation, the one and only silver-tongued Grecian himself, Gus Demos, folks. From the Isles of Greek to from the concrete jungles of Chicago to the paradise that is Florida. The one and only Gus Demos is joining us. And folks, you can find him over at perpetualassets.com. Perpetualassets.com. If you're terrified of your 401k becoming a 101k, as the government inflates your wealth away, then you need to get a hold of Gus Demos over at perpetualassets.com. Perpetualassets.com. Grab your financial life by the balls. Be the master of your own destiny. Let Gus show you the way. With that being said, good morning, gentlemen. How are you guys doing?
Dude, before you jumped on, we were talking, V, and I said the text message exchange sound it's as bad as the 9/11 passport being found on the sidewalk, isn't it?
You don't like the text message that the supreme assassin who's a master, he's a master marksmith did? You don't like those letters to his gay lover?
It's the equivalent of finding Bin Laden's passport on the sidewalk outside of the towers. That's how bad that the fucking exchange is. And my buddies who are normies even said it. They're like 22-year-olds don't talk like this, and I'm like 22-year-olds who butt fuck definitely don't talk like that.
I haven't seen the letters. Cowboy, can you bring those letters up? Because I haven't got a chance to look at them.
Yes, stand by. I'll grab those.
It rationalizes every bullshit narrative. First of all, it's like a confession, and not only is it like a confession in detail, but it justifies every bullshit narrative that we caught the FBI in lying the last 5 days. Like, and that's why I left Grandpa's rifle here, and I have to go back, and like I got to bring the screw. Like, it's just. Dude, it's like it sounds like a 50-year-old man, like mumbling to himself. Not even, it's perfect English, which again, there's no abbreviation. This 22-year-old tranny buttfucker like is like speaking in Shakespearean English, confessing to this crime in incredible detail, and why there's so many illogical things that occurred. Like, wait a minute, we never saw him. Well, I had to disassemble the rifle and then I put it back together. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, this is just, what are they hiding? Like, that's the thing. Not to go off topic, but back to the 9/11 thing. The first Freedom Fest I was at was like 2013.
Yeah.
And I was having drinks with guys in Vegas who were also at the show, and we were talking about 9/11. And everyone had a detailed theory on what happened in 9/11. And I had enough whiskeys at that point where I could say, listen, guys, I don't know what happened exactly, but I know what they're telling us is bullshit. And I still say that to this day. Like, I don't know exactly how everything played out, but I know the official story is just full of lies. This is the exact same. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know rifles pretty well. I know 200-yard shots pretty well. I know how long it takes to take a wooden fucking stock off a rifle, and that you need a workbench or a vise, or like, it's not like a 2-second. It's not like you see in the Jason Bourne movies where they put together this rifle in 10 seconds and make a 500-yard shot without losing zero. And it's like, no. That's a prehistoric rifle for someone. We have yet to see the kid carrying the rifle. Why would he reassemble it in the woods? How did he get the rifle up on the roof? How did he get it off the roof? There's so many fucking and he gets away with the whole thing, but feels the need to articulate in great detail how it's all him.
Well, let me read this off to you, Gus, in the Elizabethan English that the FBI likes to use.
My love, he keeps calling him my love. I think
I doth reassembleth my rifle.
Drop what is thou art doing. Lookest under thine keyboard. Roommate. Art thou joking, right? Robinson. I am still okay, my love. Shouldn't be long until I can cometh home. but I gottest my rifle still. To be thou honest, I had hoped thee to keep this a secret till my passing of old age. And roommate, thou art not the one who did it, right? Robinson, I am. I'm sorry. Like, who the fuck writes this?
For I am.
This is how Gen Z talks. Come on,
Dude, there's no abbreviations, there's no emojis, there's no slang, there's nothing. There's
I thought
nothing.
they caught the person. Let's look. Go.
This is how a boomer talks to his financial advisor.
Yeah, drop what you're doing.
Yeah,
Cowboy. Scroll down. There you go. I thought they caught the person. No, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. Oh yeah, lingering. Why, Robinson? Why did I do it? I had it. Look at this shit.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Yeah, I do.
It's like a Scooby-Doo script, man. Why did I do it?
It's like Murder, She Wrote, where they confess at the end.
Oh, some hate can't be negotiated out. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully, they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Well, who the fuck does this? Roommate, how long have you been planning this? A bit over a week. I learned to shoot. A bit over a week. I believe I can get close to it. But there is a squad car parked right by. I think they're already swept that spot. But I don't want to chance it. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried that what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. IDEK.
IDK, I don't know. This is typo.
If it had a serial number. I don't know if it has a serial number. Again, FBI PUD. But it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about Prince. I had to leave it in the bush.
Bro, they even included the change of outfit in the confession. So people have been pointing out, like, he didn't come home or go to school in that outfit, that black he was wearing, like turquoise or neon, whatever.
Yeah.
And now the FBI felt the need to incorporate the change of outfit in the confession. Like, I also, when I was putting back his rifle, I had to change my clothes again. Like, give me a dude. He's the.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Bro, they're explaining every single bullshit thing we've caught them in lies. Like, so in this quote unquote text confession, he's basically explaining away all the lies we've caught the FBI in the last week.
Well, there is an actual Shakespeare quote. It's methinks doth thou protest too much. And what he's saying
that
is
a Shakespeare quote.
Yeah, literally.
Keep going down. How the F will I explain losing? Go back. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man? Only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Dude,
fucking unbelievable.
Can't make this up. Wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving the bullets?
Bro, the only thing missing. You
motherfuckers are so low IQ. You stupid ass FBI agents. You fuckers.
Dude, the only thing missing from this is literally if he would have threw in, and Cash Patel's incredibly handsome for an Indian fella. Like,
his wife totally isn't Mossad.
Cash Patel's incredibly muscular and handsome.
And not only that, he's incredibly brilliant.
I'm like,
Dan Bongino is so smart.
This is so fucking pathetic. This is just pathetic.
I gotta keep.
Like,
I gotta keep going. The F in the message is mostly a big meme. If I see notice bulge UW, John Michael Carmel, what is UWU? He's like deciphering all the Gen Z speak on Fox News. I might have a stroke. All right, I'm going to leave it. That really F-in sucks. F-in sucks. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely a kid writing this. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine. I don't know. I think that was a $2,000 scope. Okay. Delete this exchange. My dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it's very unique. He's calling me right. It's not unique. It's a fucking common rifle. Everybody's called the thing. Thought it was a Moser. It's a fucking Remington. It's the wrong rifle. The scope was put on backwards, by the way, folks. It was reassembled with the scope backwards, and it's not an easy gun to assemble. Period.
Or
disassemble.
Or disassemble. No.
Exactly.
You
just can't do it. Not answering since Trump got in. He's calling me right now. Not answering. Since Trump got in office, my dad has been pretty much a diehard MAGA. I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about, love. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent.
So he had gotten completely away with everything, and then he felt the need to type this long, in detail confession to his gay lover, at which point he explains away every illogical thing that the FBI has been telling us for the last week. Again, it's, dude, before you jumped in, I was telling him, like, and you said, I'm kind of stealing it from you, buddy. Like, we're just in the brute force part of the story. Like, they don't care about lying to us anymore. They don't care about propaganda being good. They don't care about anything. They're just like, yeah, maybe it's all bullshit. What the fuck are you guys going to do about it? Like, fuck you. Like, that we're in that part of the story. Yeah, when it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's the Epstein files or us being slaves to Israel or this fucking shit. Anything. They don't care. They don't care about the propaganda. They don't care about the lies. They're just like, fuck you. You're our slave. You're our tax slave. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean, it's pathetic, dude. It's pathetic. I mean, like, again, I don't know exactly what happened. I have no fucking idea exactly what really happened. But the dude, how about the boomer Jew pedophile who acted as a distraction? So the Zin guy, like, how do you explain a guy who was a witness on 9/11?
Hey, Cowboy, you want to pull up a picture of a George Zinn?
Yeah, stand loud, grab that.
So this boomer Jewish Zionist who happened to be there on 9/11 to tell us it was the Islamists for sure, and we have to invade, also happens to be there the day of the shooting and acts as the distraction, starts screaming to police, it was me, shoot me, to give the actual killer time to flee, creating chaos and a diversion and then they get into his phone and he's got fucking pedophile child porn on there. Like, what the fuck is going on here? No one. And I saw some other thing. Like, it was, this guy also called in a fake bombing. Like,
right after the Boston Marathon bombing, he was called in a fake bombing for the Salt Lake City, Utah bombing.
What the fuck is going on here?
Totally no. Crisis actor. He's a total crisis actor. Of course, and I don't know about you, Gus, but usually when something like this occurs, I typically see a lot of world leaders going out there, letting everybody know, hey, look, I got nothing to do with it. You got nuts and Yahoo out of nowhere. The only world leader on God's green earth going out there saying, I had nothing to do with the murder of Charlie Kirk.
It was, when since Israel is on a 20 front war, does the entire Israeli government have time on the same day, 4 days before they're hosting half of the U.S. Congress? Half of your U.S. Congress is over there sucking foreskins right now. Half the U.S. Congress is over there, but the entire Israeli government took a time out to give their condolences. It's like, what? Like, talk about thou's protest too much. Like, what? Like, it's just fucking odd.
250 members of Congress, every single one of them should be tried for treason. This is disgusting. They're going to this fake wall. And a lot of these idiots, it's the wall of the Temple of David, the Temple of Solomon. That is the wall of the Roman Fort Antonia. That's what it is. That's what it is. And these assholes are touching a fake wall in a fake country and a fake religion, and they're pledging fealty to this nonsense of these far nut job Zionists, and we're all okay with it, man. We're all okay.
Well, I someone said it best yesterday. They could have this power and control and wisely keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
This all seems to be part of a humiliation ritual. Like, it's kind of like Netanyahu coming over and bringing his dirty laundry, like, to the White House saying, clean my underwear, fucking goy. Like, it's a humiliation ritual. It's like they slap it in your face and they're like, yeah, we own you, bitch. Like,
just a quick correction though, before we get too far. It's not like National Congress. It's a lot of state, legislators and some Congress people, some national.
That makes it better. That makes it better. Yeah. It's great. It's great that they have the Texas and Wyoming legislatures out there. That's reassuring too.
It's just a smaller shit sandwich that you have to eat. That's all.
Well, no, they're basically telling you can't hide even in the States. It's actually almost even worse. Like, at least if you had just your federal government sacked, but you could hide out in a state and say the word Jew or Zionist out loud and not have to worry about Abbott kicking your door down. No, dude,
there was Senator Stripper went ahead and added on to the Pentagon budget an anti divestment boycott, the whole thing.
Stripper?
Andrew Luna, what's her name? Luna with the chest.
No, that's not Luna. That's Bobert, bro.
Oh, is it Bobert? Okay, yeah. Then same
Luna's
thing.
Cool. Leave the Latina out of this.
Yeah, she's probably in Israel right now, but Bobert, yeah. No, either way,
Luna's anti-Israel. It's
see.
Bobert that's pro-Israel.
Either way, why not keep it quiet? Why do they flaunt it in our face? Is it just that they want you to roll over? Like, they're like, we already own your government. Shut the fuck up. Like, your memes online, your all your bullshit. Tucker's irrelevant. Fuentes is irrelevant. Dan Blazarian's irrelevant. You could scream all you want on social media. We own your government. Fuck you. Like, maybe the humiliation ritual isn't for their. If one was sadistic, you could say it's for their enjoyment and pleasure. They like watching goy politicians kiss their feet and clean their underwear. But it also could be a message to the population. Protest all you want. We already have your government. We already control your SWAT teams. Fuck off. Like, that's possible. I mean, I guess psychologically it's possible. It's like surrender. Resistance is futile. Surrender to us. We're already in charge here. But like, I often, and you guys know this, in organized crime, there was the loud mafia bosses, and those are your Al Capones, your Gottis, the ones who were flaunting everything, and those were always the one. And then there's even like Gene Kana, and then there's the guys who stay on the down low, who you found out later were in power for 30, 40 years and never got arrested. Like, they just kept it in the down. Like, Tony Accardo ran Chicago for 40 years before him. I mean, so everyone knows the famous names, but the real bosses, the power behind the power, just stayed quiet and shut the fuck up. Like, so that'd be the wiser way to do it. But, maybe the humiliation ritual is baked into the cake for the population to roll over. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But there's no reason. If you go to Retard Finder right now on Twitter, you see the picture. He has it pinned, and you just see all these fucking politicians there, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's so revolting. Like, they're on a field trip to.
Yeah, it's disgusting,
like,
bro.
I mean, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. There's no other way to say it. Like, no, it's whatever. I mean.
I do have a thought as to why that confession, quote unquote, was so bad, is because nobody our age is going to believe it. So they have to aim it at like the geriatrics, and the geriatrics are not going to listen to like young person speak. So they had to like say it in a way that the geriatrics would hold their attention. Because that's the only people that only believe this stuff anyway. That's why I think they. How could they fuck it up so bad?
No, it's possible that they. I mean, it's possible that it's only intended for 12 jurors in that county in Utah. Like, and I don't know anything about that county or whatever, but you know, let's just say they're hoping for a bunch of Utah Mormon boomers. Maybe they would buy it. Like, what the fuck what does a Mormon boomer know about, the way gays, the way 20-year-old gays talk to each other? So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, dude, it's all of us agree. Everyone agrees online. Like, it's blatantly bad. It's blatantly fabricated.
I don't know, man. I mean, we got Ambassador Mike Huckabee out there saying the United States has allies and it has friends, but Israel is its only real partner. Gus,
it's not really a partner. It's more of a boss.
It is a boss. It's and we're the abused crackhead.
For all the yids out there that get offended by anything that's been happening the last 2 years, it's all very simple. The goy don't want to be your slaves. Like, and this is not about this is not about some moral imperative that we're like, oh, you hate, you're anti-Semitic, you're this. No, but no, I'm just not your slave, bitch. Like, just because a few of your founding families took over the banking system over a century ago, like, it doesn't mean I'm your fucking bitch. Like, I'm not your slave. Sorry. Like, so they know that, but again, I sent it to you yesterday. Some Jewish bitch just got caught defrauding J.P. Morgan.
$175 million.
$175 million, and she invoked in court. Her grandma was a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, well, that's okay then. Keep the money.
So, as they're committing scams, fraud, you might have a grievance about being enslaved. As they're committing genocide in Gaza, as they're stealing money from banks, as they're doing this, as they're doing that, you're out. If you have a problem with any of this, you're obviously Hitler. I mean, that's the only. If you have a problem with pedophiles running to Tel Aviv, you must be Hitler. I mean, it's Goyslop. Like, they're a perfect encapsulation of the quality of propaganda now. It's just retarded Goyslop. And they don't care. They have bots retweeting that. Like, so if you see all the, Zionist pro-Israel people on Twitter, it's all like bots retweeting them. You look at the comments are all people shredding them, but they get all these loves and retweets, and it's just all fucking like Israeli and Indian bots. Obviously, because these people are vile. Like, they don't say anything super clever, and like, no, it's none of that. They know that, we know that, and that's, if you want to be honest, that's why everything that's come up last week about how hard how much money they offer. Well, how hard they were pressing Charlie Kirk, and how much money.
I heard Netanyahu offered him $150 million.
That tells you everything you need to know about what's going on the ground. Not the fake media, not the bot armies that retweet their bullshit. Ben Shapiro's popularity has been bankrupted the last 2 years. Dude, we talked about it 2 years ago, right when he, with this fucking little hobbit with a beanie, came up there and said, I have to grab a rifle and go to war for his people. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, how about you get off the internet and go do it yourself, you fucking pussy? Like, so, like, he has been plummeting because these people have went mask off. They're American and passport only. Like, their loyalty is clear. If your loyalty wasn't clear, you wouldn't have spent the last 2 years solely focused on this one subject. Like, and for many of us, it started off slow. Like, wait a minute, he's a dual citizen. He has 2 passports. Wait a minute, he does this. Wait a minute. Like, you start to connect these dots of how much money in foreign aid and the nuclear program and Wait a minute. Israel has free healthcare that we pay for? Wait a minute. They have free university. We pay for that too? Wait a minute. Like, this sounds like a fucking money laundering operation for dual citizens. Like, you start to do like does Greece have such a program? No.
Nope.
Does Ireland?
Nope.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Like, is this nothing but a fucking Ponzi scheme for this one group of people that no one else gets? Like, yes, that's exactly what's happening. So once you connect those dots, you're like, oh my God, we're their slaves. Like, they have enslaved us. We are their tax cattle. Like, we provide this country weapons and welfare and money. They are just siphoning resources from Goy while they come here and call you Hitler, if you happen to notice it. Like, that's what's occurred. So, and they brought all the noticing, they brought them on themselves. Like, these conversations never took place 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It was all like, all right, because we all still believed kind of like, all right, this little country, this little welfare state in the Middle East kind of works for us. We haven't found out until the last 2 years that it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
We actually work for them. Like, it's
yes.
What's been defined is the power dynamics. That's what's been we used to think these people sucked our dick.
Nope.
Like, but then no. It's the exact fucking opposite that's actually going on. And that's what's become clear to the right and the left. And that's why they're in trouble. They know they're in trouble. They don't offer that kind of money to Kirk. They don't go after Tucker and Candace and Nick Fuentes, all these people with huge microphones, huge popularity. They know, dude. It started off slowly, but yeah, once again, it's become, bro, when you lose Piers Morgan, like, that's when you know the trajectory is clear. Like, they're in a bad place. But the solution for them appears to be just to double down, like just flex raw power. Like, that, at least that's what I'm thinking. Like, that explains the pictures of the politicians there, like US politicians there. Like, okay, yeah, we've lost the youth. Okay, we're losing Republicans left and right. The woke already hate us. Like, what's our solution? Just tell them, yeah, it's too late. Go away. We own you anyway. Fuck them. So I don't know. I don't know. It's become, well, and he's welcoming him back to the White House.
Yeah.
Shortly. It's like his.
And the thing is this, it's like every single time Netanyahu and his ilk show up at the White House, there's always listening devices that have been planted. We've heard from very credible sources that the last time the Netanyahu was there, many of the Secret Service emergency response vehicles were bugged. That's number one. Number two, we've heard from Boris Johnson when he wrote in his book, Boris Johnson, the former prime minister of the UK. And he's like, look, Netanyahu bugged my private executive bathroom over at Downing Street, right? And it was so these are the people, and like with partners like these, who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Who needs rivals? Right? How do you invite somebody? These guys have bugged you not once, not twice, not 3 times, but several times they have eavesdropped. We know for a fact that in Washington, D.C., there are Israeli IDF teams that are trying to triangulate where Donald Trump's phone calls are coming from. They're trying to hack into that. That is a fact that's out there. They've been trying to data breach the Trump administration, any of the U.S. officials, U.S. politicians, to make sure that every single one of these cronies do exactly what they're supposed to do. And so we keep inviting them back. It's the most stupidest thing in the world. It's like the pimp beats the shit out of you, and you're like the crack whore hooker, and you keep opening the door so the pimp can come in, beat the shit out of you, and then take the money and leave and come back and do it again. It's crazy.
Well, bro, like I said, what it does is it tells you who's really in charge. Like, if Huckabee and the U.S. was sitting there doing all this to the Israeli, legislature and Netanyahu's cabinet and him himself, and Trump would go over there and leave his dirty underwear on the fucking Rothschild-funded court, in Israel or whatever. Like, if we were bringing Israeli pedophiles back, like the way everything the last 2 years has simply shown us, regardless if it was Biden in there or Trump, it's even worse under Trump, actually, is, oh, they're in charge. We are the, like, bitches. We are the blackmailed state, the fake state, the satellite state, whatever. The DC is in New York aren't the capital, like Tel Aviv is the capital of operations. But again, it's, dude, the Epstein thing, the Iran thing. Now looking back on the Iran thing, dude,
Yeah.
how insulting is it? Like, that you have this country that almost led the United States into an international fucking conflict with the BRICS countries pointed in every fucking direction because because these fucking bloodthirsty lunatics wanted to open up their 10th war front. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, as they're bombing Syria, Lebanon, Gaza, I mean, keep going and go. They're like, you know what? Got to open up at the Iran front too. It's like, and the U.S. government wanted to follow them in. Like, it's just, bro, it's lunacy. Yeah. It's fucking lunacy. But again, they don't have the population. They know they don't have the population. But what's the alternative, bro? That's the beauty of the scam. What's the alternative here? Like, if they control both sides, like, what's the alternative? Even Eric Adams just sent the picture out with BB like 2 days ago, yesterday or something, whatever. Like, so it's like, what's the alternative? There is no. You don't think Gavin is owned by these people? You don't think?
Oh God, Gavin is like he has the special knee pads when these people show up, bro.
Oh, dude,
it's got the special knee pads.
Yeah, they give you two options. They control both options. You know, they're both pressure release valves. And I said it weeks ago, and I watched Tucker's special this morning with my coffee. And he had on Sink. Well, he had numerous people, but one of them was
Chunk Yogurt.
Yep, and Anna Kasparian was on his show. Yeah, she was on Tucker's show like a couple months ago or a month ago.
Talk about somebody who's really woken up.
Well, maybe that's the solution. The solution might be like
that we get with real liberals. Yeah,
real ones who see the same evil. Like, okay, we'll argue about let's argue about gun rights and
all the peripheral bullshit.
Yeah, all the cultural stuff we'll shelve for the time being. Mind you, I might have to draw a line at the trannies up with 5-year-olds thing, but the point being that we have to just stop. We have to stop going after the foot soldiers of who they want us to go after, and we have to actually go after the power.
Right.
And I think truly that's what, I think that's what terrifies them. What terrifies them is them, the people, you have to understand, and I'll say this for the 100th time, they took the quote unquote oppressed groups and minorities and threw them on, after 10 years of telling all these groups to kill Whitey, Whitey's the devil, straight white men bad, Christian, very bad. Like, after 10 years of letting these people run roughshod all over the country, do whatever they want, they nuke them in 5 minutes after Israel started, after they started turning their sights on Israel. The minute they turn their sights on Israel, they nuke them. So the right, what they tried, and this is when I first started waking up to all this shit too. It was like they wanted us all of a sudden, the power, the law enforcement agencies, the universities, the media, they all of a sudden wanted to let Whitey take out his revenge on Muslims. The minute Jews got mad with them, like the minute Jews wanted to start slaughtering them, they give Whitey a hall pass to do what he wants to. And that's the urge this is what happened after 9/11. You have to fight that urge. Like, it was like they threw the 9/11 shit as like a pressure release valve to get these, Western countries' populations to go slaughter,
the blood,
to go kill and steal. Yep. Like, they use that nonstop. And you saw something, not to the extent of 9/11, but you saw it again with the Israel shit. Like, Israel, the whole the power apparatus flipped a switch, and it's like they want Whitey to be a fucking rabid dog again, wanting to destroy the Middle East. And it
Right.
didn't work. It flopped big time. And, and that's their ultimate pickle. Their pickle is, if we can't count on the minorities, if we can't count on the feminists, the minorities, and the gays, and we can't count on whitey, who can we count on? That's why they're fought. Like, that's the whole Jewish Bolshevik versus Jewish Zionist thing is, we use whitey when we need to use them, and we use the downtrodden and oppressed when we need to use them. It depends what we're selling that day. If they can't count on either side, I don't know what their future is in the West. Like, if these Muslims, and if the blacks, Latinos, Muslims, gays, women all fucking despise them, and whitey despises them, where do they go? Like, what's this? How do you?
The Samson option. They'll blow the entire world up.
I saw something. I saw a professor saying that, like, this might be intentional to try to, like, them against the world thing.
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's some end prophecy they have where, like, Israel must defeat the entire earth. Like, we must.
Well,
like,
yeah,
maybe,
that's how the Messiah will come back.
That's how the Antichrist returns.
Yes.
Their new David, King David, will return once everyone wants to nuke them. Like, I don't know. They couldn't. You couldn't have scripted it better to get every dude. It doesn't matter if you see what the Chinese are saying, the Russians. I'm not talking about the politicians. I'm talking about the people on the ground. Like, if you actually, what the populations are saying, they've alienated every single religion, race, group on earth. Like, everyone sees this and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with this? This is evil. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Like, I don't know. Maybe we are approaching their quote unquote, end game or end day. I don't know. It's strange to me. And then they vacation around the world, and you see all these skirmishes where they'll attack someone at a cafe in Spain. It's like, okay, I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Did you see the Israeli guy in the pool in Texas, and he pulled out a pistol and they beat the shit out of him?
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. That was
no, but I mean, you're like, they're. What's the end goal here? You all end up in the desert
because
like,
this is what happens when you're a death cult. You worship death. They welcome death. That's what it is, man.
The grift. I know there's a history of, like, them being street merchant con artists, but that works unless maybe that used to work, but in a time of where 8 billion goy could all communicate and compare notes, it doesn't work. Like, there's going to be nowhere for you to go, is what I'm getting at. Like, if you can't run the scam on the Chinese next, or the Russian, like, the Russians fell for it 110 years ago.
Yeah, you're not catching. We keep falling for it. We love it.
Russia's closed for business. The Chinese, maybe you could try pulling that shit on in India. I get maybe.
Oh, the Indians are a bunch of what are they, fucking servile lackeys.
No, but like, everyone's comparing notes. Like, everyone sees the same thing. So, like, what's the next grift here? Where are you going? Like, so, yeah, I don't know.
Did you see the latest videos that are coming out right now? They caught a second shooter, bro. There's a second bull. There was the guy who actually did this video and actually brought it out there and made it public, was a guy who was a ballistics expert. He was a former Marine sniper. He would train law enforcement, FBI, in ballistics analysis and forensics, and he's the guy that caught this. Let me just share it. I think Alex is talking about it here. I'm not going to play the audio, but that wound that we saw at Charlie's neck, this guy proved it. That was a fucking exit wound. The bullet came from the back. And here's the crazy kicker. The bullet is actually caught on camera. So watch this. Oh, let me just apologize if there's any background noise. Look at the landscapers outside. All right, watch. There it is. You see it? I'm going to pause it right there. There it is. Just, you guys remember all the cameras are around with when Trump got shot. We saw the bullet fly. There it is. What we saw him, because he buckled forward, like from the back, right? He buckled forward. That was the exit wound. That was the exit wound, guys. If he got hit from the front, he would be going back. But that was the exit wound. He buckled forward and then leaned off to the side and collapsed. There it is. Right there, where my mouse pointer is pointing, you will see the bloody fucking bullet. Here we go. Do it again. And bang. There it is. There you go. There's some other angles and stuff on it, but it's a very lengthy video.
So
the original, you got it.
Text me.
I'll text you the original from the forensics guy.
Yeah. Because if what you're saying is it went in through his left, or I'm sorry, it went into his right.
It came at an angle from the back, and then exit.
That would explain the T-shirt movement too. So
Bingo.
The T-shirt movement was from the exit, the bullet coming out of his left side, which made the T-shirt ride.
Bingo. And that's why they're not showing any muzzle flashes. There's several 4K cameras all around that campus, thousands upon tens of thousands of cell phones, and the FBI is not even allowing a single video or picture, anything that even shows remotely a muzzle flash anywhere. All we're getting is a grainy image of what it looks like Sasquatch running across the freaking lawn. That's all we're getting.
Someone brought it up yesterday. They said if it was really, and maybe to use the Kennedys analogy, if someone, it was Nick Fuentes who said it like 2 days ago, and he's right. If you forget everything we've known the last week, if someone would have told you a month ago, someone shot this speaker at a speaking engagement, could it be Charlie Kirk, could be Tucker, could be Kate, doesn't matter. If someone would have told you this person got shot during a speaking event, my mind, and I think all your minds, because Nick pointed this out and he's right, would be like someone shot him in a crowd at close range when he was. We don't think sniper, and again, these aren't politicians. This isn't the head of state. This isn't a general. This is just some fucking political. These are political commentators. Like they're influencers, they're political commentators, they're whatever. They're activists, whatever you want to call them. We think of a Robert Kennedy situation, a close engagement type assassination. We don't think of a sniper at 200 with distractions. Like this is something the whole thing looks like a professional operation.
No doubt.
Numerous moving parts, cover-ups in hand, like the whole fucking thing. When you just think of some lone tranny, dude, look at the tranny school shooters. Just lunatics running up, shooting everywhere, like
no rhyme or reason. This is a professional hit, and they want us to believe that this kid who has no firearms experience pulled this off.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's the when things are really done out of like lunacy, untrained people, they don't look like this. They look much they're much more sporadic, they're unplanned, they're emotional. This is like cold as ice, except for the tranny love letter. This is instead of for the 10-page confessional after he got away with it. No, this is cold as ice. And again, it's too complicated. The getaway, everything is just clean. This is ice cold. This is professional. Like, so yeah, nothing. I don't know if we'll ever know the full truth.
They'll never know. But you want to know something? The good thing is that 90-some-odd% of the public ain't buying it. A good chunk of the public is not buying it. They're like,
bro,
it don't sound right.
Bro, they don't. My buddy's like, what if it is a tranny shooter? I'm like, and I go, the truth is, man, they don't deserve our trust. They don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. What have you seen the last 10 years that makes you believe anything these people say? Correct. And they want you to say, it's the left and right, it's Bongino and Patel's FBI. I'm like, that's all bullshit. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. They just let a fucking Israeli pedophile get on a plane 2 weeks ago. Like, fuck you. Like, no, it's all bullshit. Like they're like, oh, the Epstein thing was decades ago. I'm like, you just let a pedophile go to Tel Aviv like last week. Like, fuck you. You people are disgusting. It's all a scam, right? So they deserve zero trust, zero benefit of the doubt. Dude, everything's fake. Everything they say is fake. It's all bullshit. The system's bullshit. Their stories are bullshit. Their propaganda's bullshit. It's just all fucking fake. So they don't deserve, even if it is the gay tranny, which I don't think it is, they don't deserve our trust. Like
right.
No, they haven't earned. Give me one thing that they've done to us the last 5-10 years that you're like, yeah, sounds right to me. We should, pink. Oh, Cash Patel's pinky swearing on it. It must be true. Like, what are we fucking enough of this, dude? Enough.
Oh my God. Exactly right.
And bro, I think you're not the first person. You guys aren't. Everyone saw that and is like, this looks like a pro, like, or an organized thing. It's not. It's not fucking. It's not some lunatic sporadically. No. I mean, again, even if it is the tranny kid, he had help. Let me put it that way.
100%. This was 100%. He had help.
Yeah. Let's say, okay, this kid, someone showed me a video where the kid's up there actually pulling the shot. I'd be like, okay, now you have to explain the rifle, how this, like, it wasn't done alone. Like, he had assistance, even if it wasn't. And I don't think it was, but if it was, yes.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly, man. 100%.
Yeah,
I agree wholeheartedly. Anyway, Gus, anything else you wanna add to this crazy freaking time we're living in? You know, like that old saying goes, there are weeks where nothing happens, and then there's weeks where decades happen. We're living it, brother.
It's. I wasn't the hugest, turning point Charlie Kirk guy by any means, but it's something different. It felt different. Yeah. I guess when you see someone executed like that in an open field with people, and you see the blood fucking volcanoing, erupting out of his fucking neck, and then you see, the same day you see a video of his fucking little daughter like running up to him, like,
yeah, it's all so masterfully contrived.
Dude,
and
he was
in less than 48 hours, his wife, before even the body was cold, his wife's out there, we're gonna carry on his work. What? Shouldn't you be crying in a corner for a month?
Well, it's like I said, there's we've all been hardened the last 5-10 years for sure, like, but there is a human element to us where, okay, he was a little bit too neocon, or not even neocon. Maybe he was too pro-Israel for our liking, even though he was changing. But watching a young man's neck explode, like a 31-year-old Christian guy, watching his neck explode, like while he was speaking, like, I don't know. It's someone said it best, and maybe this is true. A lot of people who weren't believers in God come to believe in God after they realize the devil is real. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like, so they're like, oh, there's no magical being in the sky. It's all bullshit. And then they see evil, and they're like, oh, evil's real. Then, good must be real too. Like, and someone said it recently. They're like, yeah, a lot of people found Christianity real fast the last week because they're like, there's a fucking devil out. Like, there's fucking evil is real.
There's evil is
like,
real, man.
Yeah, we've become, even when you see the footage, like, of everything we've seen the last 2 years. It's been Gaza. The years before that, we would watch footage of the drag queens in front of fucking babies and shit. Oh, yeah. Like, you see these things, and they're like, God damn, evil's fucking real. And when I see a guy's fucking neck explode, I'm like, evil's real. I mean, and so Let's see, bro. Like I said, someone said it. It's like, what is going to be required for the West to have a revolution? I'm like, I don't know, but maybe they're getting golden. I don't know. Something's got to break, brother.
Yeah,
Something's got to break.
agree wholeheartedly, man. Something we're reaching that breaking point. We're reaching that breaking point. All we need is one little push.
Dude, like in V for Vendetta, you just need that fucking domino.
Yep.
You just need that domino.
And that's where we are.
Anyway, sorry.
All right.
Sorry to leave us on a spiritual note, but
no, it's all good. Gus, thank you so much for joining us, folks. Again, you can find Gus over at perpetualassets.com. Don't let your 401k become a 101k. Get a hold of Gus Demos, perpetualassets.com. With that being said, Cowboy, take it away.